1976 Triumph TR7, 2-litre petrol this one. This is a fixed head coupe. It is the 2-door, not a soft top. Lovely in blue. Very, very pretty with it being the fixed head. Right, bodywork wise, we're going to start off at the bonnet, work our way around onto the interior, and then we're going to go for a cold engine startup. When we do the engine startup, you will see we've got a booster pack on there. We will charge the battery. It is taking charge on this one. It just needs a little bit more into it, so we will get that all charged up. Up the bonnet itself, nice and straight. We've got a few bird poo marks here and there on the paint. I would like to think a good polish would sort of soften them down a bit or get rid of them. You can't see it there. But apart from that, all nice and straight, no massive dings or dents. There is the odd light surface scratch where it's been washed over the years. And like I say, we have got some bird poo marks. Down the left-hand side, nice and tidy. Up the right-hand side in the middle, a few little stone chips here and there on the nose cone and a few little touch-ins. We have got some crazing on the right-hand side pop-up headlight. Not on the left-hand side, it's not anywhere else on the front of the car, just on that headlight itself. Bumper corner on the left-hand side, lovely and tidy and straight down there. Across the front valance, nice and straight. The bumper fits nice and snug to the body. There's no sagging or cracks in the bumper itself. All nice and presentable across there. As we come up the right-hand side front wing, nice and straight on the paint side of things. Again, a few little bird poo marks, but a good machine polish would just transform some of those bits, I would think. They are here and there. There's no corrosion coming through. A little bit of fade on the front of the right-hand side wheel arch, but no rust coming through there. All nice and straight down the wing. Nice and tidy as we come down onto the driver's door. Lovely and straight once again. No corrosion around the top. A few little marks towards the back edge there. Again, a few little bird poo marks here. No heavy scratching around the handle. Tiny, tiny stone chip dent there on the actual body line. The back edge of the doors, a few little chips out of that. But again, lovely and straight, a nice deep reflection. Again, a few little marks on the lower half section there. It's a stone chip, that's sort of a touching, and some very, very light scratches. We'll quickly jump up onto the roof and have a good look at that. All nice and tidy around the window and across the edge of the roof there. Again, a few bird poo marks and tree sap marks in the paint on the roof itself. As we come back down that rear quarter and around that lovely rear arch, again a little bit of fade to the lower half section, nice and tidy around the arch itself. You put your hand in there, it's a nice sharp lip all the way around on the actual arch itself. I will go around there with the camera. No rust coming through on the paint side of things. We've got a few little bits in the paint here and there on the arch, odd little stone chip, a few little sort of like little worms underneath, as we call them. Tiny little bit down the back edge there. Seems to be nice and solid. It's just been touched in. Up the rear quarter, again, a few little scratches here and there. You had a little stone chip, some heavier scratching towards the rear of the quarter on the back panel there, and a few touch-ins across the top. Rear lights are nice and clean and tidy. Back bumper's lovely and straight all the way across. No nasty marks, no dings, no dents in the rear bumper. Lovely and tidy around the satin black. Around the rear lights, no cracking in there. A few little stone chips here and there, and a little bit of lightness to the paint above the right-hand side rear light, sorry. Across the back of the boot itself, again, a few heavier scratches here and there on the paintwork side of things on the boot lid and on the back, but no big dings or dents, nice and flat all the way across. As we come onto the rear scuttle and around the fuel filler cap, lovely and tidy again. Again, a few little bits in the paint, sort of little touch-ins, little scratches there. So come down the left-hand rear quarter, again, a few little scratches on the back. I think I must have had a car cover on at some point and sort of just scratched the corners. All nice and level around the arch again, nice and tidy. Bit of paint fade at the front and a few little squiggles in the paint here and the odd bird poo mark on the rear quarter. Once again, a nice sharp lip all the way around that arch. Nice and tidy as we come down the left-hand side door. We've got a little bit of a touch-in just below the handle. Some very, very light scratches above it. A little bit of a parking dent just at the top there where the wing mirror would be. All nice and tidy across the lower half with a few little stone chips here and there. As we come on the front wheel arch again, lovely and straight around the arch itself. Nice and tidy up that left-hand side wing. And again, a nice lip throughout the arch there with no corrosion coming through on the paint side of things. Onto the interior now. We've got the black door cards, lovely condition on the driver's side. Really nice and tidy. The seats themselves are a patterned, I would say they're a very, very light do you reckon, James? Is that blue or grey? Very
dark blue.
a very dark blue, I think, with some grey stripes throughout. But the seat itself's lovely and tidy, no rips or tears up this back bolster. It's lovely and soft as well when you push on it. A really nice place to be sat, that one, on the driver's seat. Nice black carpet set throughout. We've got a bit of wear to the armrest on the right hand side. No cracks to the dashboard from the right hand side. Lovely and tidy down there. The dials are nice and clear, easy to be read. You've got your 6 stack there. We've got a Slade tape ready to go in there. 4-speed manual, this one. Into the boot now. Shaky camera work there, I apologise. Nice and tidy in the boot there once again. I'm going to lift this carpet up so we can have a good look underneath here. Bit of dodgy camera work for a second so we can have a good look in the boot floor. All nice and tidy in the boot floor there. Very usable, this one. Nice and presentable. I do like them as a coupe instead of a convertible. Bit more headroom, I find. Left hand side again, door card's unmarked. I've got no complaints at all on the door card. And the passenger seat in lovely condition. No wear to the bolster. No nasty stains or rips or tears at all. And the glove box and dash top uncracked from the left hand side. Into the engine bay now. Your 1998cc. So the 2 litre petrol twin carburettor engine, lovely and tidy on the inner wings of that, and see, all nice and clean and tidy in here. Like I said, we are putting the booster pack on just to get it started. We will charge it up. I put it on charge yesterday and it started taking. The battery was holding charger, so that is good. Lovely and clean and tidy on the inside of the bonnet as well. James is going to jump it up. This will be cold start up. Firing straight into life there, no hesitation at all from that. Lovely and smooth on the tick over, no complaints there at all. No complaints. And there you have it, the Triumph TR7 Coupe in blue there, lovely sounding engine, that one.